Hi guys, welcome back to episode 4 of my Moto3 career on MotoGP21. We're at Spain this weekend, hoping for a better result than last race, which obviously turned out to be quite a disaster. As you can see here, we do manage to get one of our developments completed for the engine this same weekend, so we should get a bit more power. Hoping kind of for a warm weekend, don't really want a wet race. Just wait for everything to load. Again, all I do is the practice sessions without record and then get the development tests done, and then I'll record my qualifying lap. So here for the qualifying lap, I'm just selecting some fresh medium wheel tyres. Going straight out for a flying lap. All the practice sessions had actually gone quite well. I really enjoy this track as it is. So let's see what time we can get in here. Guy put me off there going into the first corner. Hopefully that could be changed in another game where they're a bit more conscious of you. But it just gives me a target now in front to try and catch up to. We're already 0.3 of a second under pole position. And again, using the power of our bike there, just to blast straight past them. Even though they're on their out lap, they still do a fair speed. Brake a little bit too early there and the guy gets back up underneath us. Ran out a tiny bit wide there, probably could have let off the accelerator but didn't. So we're 2 seconds under pole position now. Coming into the final corner. Pretty much in qualifying, all I'll do is I'll do the initial lap, and if I think that's good enough, then I just kind of finish the session and go to the race from there. So as you can see, we managed to qualify first, so I'll start the race from pole position.
A few more minutes and the Moto3 race will begin. Right now, we are at the starting grid, waiting for the riders to receive the signal to start the warm-up lap.
We'll just put some fresh, hard tyres on, just to make sure they last throughout the whole race.
Just a few moments to go until the start of the Spanish.
So fingers crossed we can get a good start off the line. Because we know we don't tend to. What was a big wheelie off the line there. Dropping the place straight away, going into the first corner, we're down to 4th. Made that 5th. This track looks as if it suits the KTMs a lot more. Obviously in the top 5 here we've got 3 KTMs. get onto this straight and use our power and get straight past everybody. So only managed to get 2 places there. Bill just sitting in 3rd. Bit wide there, but managed to cut it back. Still get the power. Get a much tighter exit there because of the double right hander. And for some reason, 2nd place, just having a look at us, see what was behind them, which I just find quite weird. Braking on the rumble strips. It's upsetting the bike a little bit, but we still managed to get stopped. Quick look behind there just to make sure. And into the 1st corner of the 2nd lap, we're now leading the race. So we're just going to try and put a gap between us and 2nd place. Just so that we know if the unpredictable happens, we still got that bit of safety blanket. Messed up the gearing a little bit there coming out the corner. And then the same coming onto the straight. Looks like 2nd and 3rd there when we had a quick look on the straight were fighting with each other, which will obviously slow them down and give me a chance to get a bit more of a gap. Got about a 2nd of a gap back to 2nd and 3rd. Bit wide there on the exit. Again, just pushing really hard to try and get that gap. Around the final corner again, ready to start lap 3. Got 8 laps of this race. Bit wide on the exit of turn 1 there, just went in a bit too hot. See, this track's quite heavy on front tyre wear. Obviously in the bottom right there, you can see the wear on our front tyre compared to the rear, which normally I'd expect it to be the other way around. Back tyre lifting a little bit there, and the hard braking bring the back straight. Got a warning there for cutting track limits. I don't really know how, but clearly the game thought we ran over. We might have just, but I don't even think we'd have had a full wheel off. Still leading the race here quite comfortably, but still not really wanting to slow down. I'm not quite sure what I'm doing there. End up going off track. But again, that's why we push to get that gap from second place in case we make any mistakes. And then heavy into turn 1 there. First sector of this lap just seems to be a mess. To get back into a rhythm. Seems a lot better control there, braking into the corner. Back wheel stayed on the ground, which obviously helps us slow the bike a lot more. Nearly dropped the bike there off the track. Just pushing a bit too hard on the exit. The same there. Luckily we didn't get a penalty for that. And I think really we could probably just write off this whole lap. Didn't start well and it didn't really end well. Off track again there. We're over halfway through the race now. Still nice comfortable lead. Get a track limits warning there. Yeah, it just turned in way too early. Ended up on the grass. Hopefully we can get a better lap this lap than what we did last. At this point whilst racing, I'm kind of just enjoying it. As I said, I really like this track, and now the fact that I'm leading with a big gap, rather than pressuring to try and get past people or to defend, I can just enjoy the track and just keep trying to set faster laps. Bit wide there. But still just cut it back so we didn't really lose much time. See a much better lap there. Just as we're going around the final corner, we start to dip into a faster lap. Yeah, the time's now gone green on the top right. And yet we'll make a new fastest lap of the race. Back end just sliding there going into the corner, but nice and controlled. Still get stopped for the first corner. Just checking tyre wear again there. The fronts are being hammered quite a lot. I'm guessing it's just from the hard braking from the long straights. Obviously this is why we picked the new hard tyres, to make sure they last the whole race. Very wide there. off track again. Luckily, don't get another warning. This lap, even with the mistake in the middle of the lap, it's still potentially going to be another fastest lap of the race. There's a 151.3. Very hot into turn 1. I think at this point I'm just trying to push myself to try and get maybe a 149 lap. Yeah, I'm about a second under the last time. Obviously I'm just wanting to now push. The tyres aren't great, but I think at this point I've kind of set myself that challenge of getting a sub 150. We still have this, the rest of this lap and the final lap. And a bit hot there, so we have to let off, which costs us a lot of time. Yeah, very slow there. We went from under a second to pretty much a similar lap as the lap before. So final lap here. Again, I'm still going to try and push that sub 150 lap. So this lap pretty much has to be the best lap of the whole race. No mistakes. So let's see what we can get. Got over a 10-second gap to second place. So we've had a really good race. A lot better than last week. As you can see, we're about 1.5 seconds under our quickest lap at the moment. If we keep this pace, then we will get a sub 150 lap. You can see that front tyre's nearly gone, which I do start to feel on the brakes. Obviously, I seem to be going in a lot deeper into corners. Really need to be able to keep that pin there, but we just took it a bit too tight. Very wide into the last corner. And we just get a 150 lap. Not quite a sub 150, it's 150.1, which is still good. Well, obviously we were aiming for that 149. We're up to third now in the championship, and in the constructors we're still third. So a lot better result than the weekend before at Portugal. So I'm very happy with that. Getting us a bit higher in the championship, which is where we want to be. So yeah guys, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. and come back for more.